obviously a huge win starting off the season 1-0 at St. Francis, Illinois. How big was that win to get started off on the right foot last week?
It was a big game. It was very important coming out there and kind of trying to, reestablish our tradition that we've had in the past. When you think of St. Francis, they've been a really good program. And obviously last year we didn't do so well. So coming out, punching them in the mouth, showing them what we can do, what we're made of this year, was a big thing. So it was good.
Obviously, there's always room to work on, especially after the first game. What's been the biggest focus on practice this week as you get ready for Judson?
Yeah, it's just a mentality, coming out there and every single play, playing as hard as you can, 100%. And obviously there's that technical, part that we have to put in there too. But main thing is just mentality.
What are you trying to focus on offensively as you get ready for Judson?
I know as an O-line, we're trying to obviously, open those gaps, get up to the second level, take care of the first down guys first, and then second level, and then just be able to spread the defense out and, do what we can do like last week.
Only other question I have, home opener coming up on Saturday, first of a 2-game homestand. Going to have the lights on, 6 o'clock kickoff. Just how excited are you just to play in front of the home crowd?
I'm excited. It's only one of 4 this year, so I think coming out here and making it count, 6 o'clock game, is it's going to be a big thing. It's going to be electric. The atmosphere is going to be great, so I'm looking forward to it.
Strong start for you guys, 1-0 to start the season. Just how big was it to start the season off like you did at St. Francis, Illinois?
That was huge. Defense came out hot, offense came out hot. I think that set the tone for the whole game, and I think it kind of sets the tone for the season. We had a bad year last year, and I think that's a good way to get this year rolling. Is that big blowout win against St. Francis of Illinois? There's
always some room for improvement, especially after week 1. What's been the biggest focus on practice this week?
For this week, I think it's just executing. Defense played all right last week, but we can always get better. We had a couple slip-ups here and there on, just not D-line, but just all of our defense that we kind of got to hone in on and fix for this upcoming week.
Looking back, you had a nice little play yourself, a thick 6 as we called it, jumping on a loose ball, scoring a touchdown. How big was that for you personally?
Oh, that was huge. That was awesome. I was kind of on cloud 9 after that. Saw the ball, picked it up. I thought it was going to fall. By the grace of God, I stayed on my feet and took it in. But it was awesome. Like I said, that was a great way to start the game with the defense. I think it got us all kind of riled up for the next drive, turned into a pick, and that just kind of got us rolling for the whole game. So it was a good start to the game.
What are you hoping for, especially on the defensive side, as you get ready to line up against Judson this Saturday?
I think something similar to last week. We had them stripped down with our game plan. Coach Blackman, Coach Mills put a particularly good game plan last week, and I feel the same this week. I think we have them stripped down. We know our assignments, D-line, linebackers, corners, safeties. We all know what we got to do this week, so we just got to go out there and do it correctly.
First of a 2-game homestand for you guys. Going to be playing under the lights, a 6 o'clock kickoff. How excited are you just to play in front of the home crowd?
It's exciting. I think, especially coming off that big win last week. This is our 25th season. It's a big milestone season. I got a lot of alumni coming back for these home games. So I think it's going to, we're going to pack the stands. It's going to be a good environment to play in.
As you gear up for your home opener against Judson, where do you get a sense of where the team's at?
We're in a good place right now. We played hard last week. We went after them. We didn't hold back right from the get-go. We played 60 minutes of pretty good football. I expect we'll continue to do the same. There's a real chip on the shoulder here, and these guys want to get after it.
And you think on last week, as you look back on the film, always some room for growth. What's been the main focus as you guys prep for a good Judson team this week?
Just fundamentals. You got to block and tackle well. You got to play pitch and catch well. You got to run your routes correctly. People got to know what they're doing. They got to continually do it well. We've got a long way to go yet.
Who have been some guys that have really surprised you in the early part of this season that have been able to really step up their play?
Surprises. Probably not a heck of a lot of surprise. A newcomer, Crosley McKeechin at receiver, has been great. Oh my, there's so many kids.
Well, Crosley definitely had that big touchdown reception last week. I know we replayed that. That was a great moment for him, I'm sure.
It was. Laban Davis has been a positive addition. Going over to defense, Tallhouse playing as good a football as ever imagined he could, a middle linebacker right now. he's got a control in that box. He's got a great defensive line in front of him. So again, they continue to play hard, man. That's what it's about.
First of a 2-game homestand for you guys coming up this Saturday. How excited are you to be back in your own building and playing in front of the home crowd?
Oh, that's great. I mean, you always love playing at home, and the night game is something special. We didn't have any at all here in the last year or so. So I think our players are really looking forward to the opportunity, and this team's capable of scoring some points. They've got some folks. They won 3 or 4 games their first year, so we look forward to the challenge.